Jeff Heggie, Daily Success Strategies. Thanks for being with me today. Today what I'm going to talk about is the concept of callus of protection. Now, y'all know what a callus is. You know, you work hard, you get calluses on your hands, whatever it is. Well, we've also talked about what you learn from failures, what you learn from different experiences, and all those things. So what I'm going to do today is I've got Tyson Durfey with me again, world champion tie-down roper, and I'm going to have him talk about his concept of callus of protection and what it means to him. So listen to this and I'll be right back with you.
So I call it a callus of protection, man. If you're out there and you're putting in the work and you're working hard, it's like your hand, right? You take a man's hands. So I grew up my whole life working outside, building fence, riding horses, working cattle, welding. I built a couple houses. Like I'm transitioning now from trying to do everything with my hands to doing everything with my mind, which is a difficult transition for somebody like me. Is like a very blue collar, get in and do the work kind of guy. But one thing that is a blessing from working hard is that your hands are calloused. They get tough. They can withstand, a welding burn. They can withstand, a cut on a fence. If you're building fence, they can withstand all these things. And your mind is the same way, y'all. When you go through some stuff, you put a callus on your mind that says, all right, yeah, that was tough, but I got through it and I can get through it again. Recently, for those of y'all that don't know my story, in 2016, I had a horse I won the world championship on. He was young. In 2007, he passed away. 2017, he passed away the next year. I was blessed to have another horse that was very green. That horse's name was Nico. The next year, I had a horse named Mitch. And Nico passed away very unexpectedly, complete, like just something that never happens, like rarely ever happens. And I lost Nico. That was very difficult for me. He was my best friend. I spent more time with him than I did with my kids a lot of times and my wife. It was very difficult. He gave me so many great things, and I was very attached to him, much like we are our dogs or other animals. So that was very difficult for me to get through. It was very emotional. I cried for days and days and days. And even to this day, it still bothers me. Okay. Fast forward a couple of years, I've gotten successful. I almost won the world championship on Mitch. Like that close. I missed it in 2019. But he's been a great horse for me. He passed away about a week ago. We were exercising him and he had a heart attack. Essentially, he bursted a valve in his heart, and I lost him. And you know what? I went to my room and I just cried. I was just upset. But I said to myself that if I got through Nico, I'll get through this. And I know that the good Lord is looking out for me and he'll bring along that horse that I can win on again. Guys, when you go through stuff, you begin to build a healthy callus if you accept it the right way. Because you've been through something in your past will give you the strength to get through the negative stuff that happens in your future. I don't believe a lot in just false affirmations. I believe in tactics and strategies to move the needle forward. Okay. Sometimes you have to say things to build yourself up, and that's okay. But if you have the strategy and the formula and the work and the practice, you begin to build a callus in your mind that says, you know what? I got through that. I can get through this too. And I'm going to move forward at all cost. And at the end of the day, dealing with Mitch, because I've been in mourning the last week because of Mitch, I've been there. I've done that. It sucks. I gave myself time to deal with it, but I know I can get through it because I've been through it. And I know that the good Lord is going to give me strength when I need it. And that's really what having a callus, is to me, is having that strength, that fortitude to withstand whatever comes to you.
All right. Thanks, Tyson. I appreciate you sharing that with us. I think that's such a valuable lesson to be learned, because when we go through a trial, when we go through a failure, whatever it is, what are we learning from it? Because when we go through the next thing, we've got to have something that we've learned the first time so that we can get through it better the next time. So hopefully this is something that's valuable to you. But what I want you to make sure to do is go follow Tyson, go follow him on social media, check out his website. I'm going to put everything in the show notes. Check out his upcoming program, the TDX program. Doesn't matter if you're an entrepreneur or a cowboy, whatever it is, this is going to be a program that's going to be very valuable for you, so you want to check that out. And also, please check out mindset.jeffheggie.com. That's my High Achievers Mindset Secrets. That program is designed to help you to take your skills and your performance and get to the next level. Thanks for being with me. Please share this with someone that could find some value in it, and we'll be back with you tomorrow.